Hello, thanks for joining me again. My chassis has arrived for the mini camp trailer, and I've got a new fancy microphone. I'm going to pick the camera off the tripod in a minute and come and show you all around, but I'll start by being able to use both my hands. So I'll tell you what, I'll bring the trailer to you. Okay, so for a start, here it is, one trailer chassis. Okay, and it weighs not a lot. It's all aluminium. The sides are 4mm thick channel. Oh, I think it was Dale Jubb asked me, I think it was, don't quote me on that yet, how much it cost. Now, that's great. I want to know what you want to know so that I can tell you. So this cost me $770, and that was including the materials. So I took my design. Here it is. So I took, oh, there we go. So there's my rough picture. You don't need to worry about that too much. And I took this design. Can we see that? I mean, the basics of what I'm trying to show you is that it's not scribbled, but it's not, I didn't draft the thing out and I didn't go to a computer either. And it's got the important dimensions on it. And I'll show you how I got those dimensions in a minute. But yes, it cost $770. I just dropped the drawing off and they said it's done and come and picked it up. So here is my drawbar, and I'm looking around behind me because I haven't even checked this to check this fits. Let's have a look. Oh, oh, hang on. Yeah, that's all right. Let's speak to you. Oh, that's a good fit. That's beauty. Did you see that? Those are the kind of fits that I like. But as exciting as that is, it is going to have a swivel hitch on. So anyone saying, well, what about the swivel hitch? Yes, it is. What I will do is I will take this just with this hitch in and go and get it registered over the pits. And then I have a design for a swivel hitch, which I will also show to you. And I know that I can buy them, but I don't care. I want to make my own. So there's my design that I've taken to my engineering chap, whose name I cannot mention, and I'm so sorry because I think the world of him. But he says, nah, don't want any publicity. But thank you. He knows who he is, and he knows how grateful I am for his skills. So that fits on there perfectly, and that is going to have the swivel after it's been regoed. And that's just in Australia. I'm just going to pop that back. That's just in Australia, and that's just because I don't want anybody scratching their chin and going, oh, I'm not so sure about that. Let's just leave it off. Let's not put anything on it that makes anyone go, I'll have to just run it by someone. Here we come. And I'll just talk through it. Let's put the back screen on, okay. So we have this big, long, uninterrupted 50 by 50 box. This has a 4mm wall. There we go. It's lovely and thick. We then have 40 by 50 channel, which just has a closing plate on. The closing plate is to give these legs something to bolt onto. So I shall bolt those legs onto there for stabilising it. Yeah, okay. I'll bolt those legs on. So we've got channel, we've got channel, more channel at the back, and again closed in so that we can have a leg there and a leg there. We've got 5mm, I reckon. Yeah, probably got I think it's 5mm gussets there and there. The sides are channel. Now this is all aluminium. The roof bars were fastened on one of those row of holes, and we just removed that, and I put these frame rails at the same width, which is 600. So I looked at all this. So this is the bottom of the tent. So I've unbolted this. Okay. So here's the bottom of the tent. Got to do everything one-handed now. Right. Okay. Now does it make sense? Of course it does. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. So this bottom of the tent was originally held on through these holes. You can see the little divot there. But these holes were just nicely provided anyway. So what we're going to do is we are going to fasten the bottom of the tent on to the trailer chassis through these holes, and then I shall bolt that bit back on. Now what I'm going to do, and I'm going to have to put you back on the tripod for this bit, is I'm going to line that up there and that up there. And if you've watched any of my sidecar videos, you know that I'm not a fan of measuring. So although I did measure that, let me see, so that line's central, that line there's central, and yep. So although so it's lined up. That's the centre of that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to drill straight through all those holes, and I don't need to worry about whether those holes are going to line up afterwards, because I'm going to drill through them and put a bolt through right there and then. I'm going to pause you while I get that drill ready. Oh, actually, 2 seconds. I've got something that I want to do just because. Okay, and what I want to do is I want to say hello to Brian McAteer, who subscribed 12 hours ago, and I want to say hello to Ron Jarman, who subscribed a while ago, SM1788, Stacey Nixon, Dale Jubb, and Dimitri K, Pat J Jacobs, Terry Appleby, Alexandra Brights, John Ball, Burp the Kitten, there's a good name, BDP LVX, and Alexandros Kemarios, Sanjay Williams, Bruce Longhurst, Alex Warren, Martin Bueller, Gino Jeng, Roger VK1, Dominic O'Connell, Cameron, Hugh Robertson, and Lexi Dexy. Thank you. 1% of the people who watch my videos subscribe. Okay? So you are all the people keeping this channel going, and I really appreciate it. And if you're watching and not subscribing, please subscribe. That's all YouTube counts. Just counts the subscribers. So if you watch now and you're not subscribing, don't be surprised if in 6 months' time you go, I wonder what happened to that Professor Spanner guy. He shut up shop because nobody subscribed will be the answer. Right, that said, let me get the drill. So let's start with the first hole. Core, this always scares me. I'm drilling into something that cost me $770. The wrong way around. Okay, so that's the first one. Now's the time to remind you why I've done it like this. Let's just pop that, let's drop that in. I did the sides as channel because I can just drop that in and I can get to the side of it. I'll tell you what, I'm going to drill the other corner and then I shall pop you off the tripod and show you what I mean. Ooh. I love my new drill. My Makita lasted me for ages. I was very happy with it, but I do like that. The new DeWalt. Right, let me pop you off for a second to show you the reason that we did channel. Oh, let's get a torch. There's a torch. Okay. Okay, so there's the bolt that I've just dropped in. And there it is, coming out the side of the channel. So I can get to it really, really easily. You know, that's just great. There you go. So it's going to have all these bolts all the way. They're all going to be accessible from that channel. It's going to be very, very, very well held on. With all those bolts, they will just hold tons and tons of weight. So they're just never going to come off. Let me pop you back on the tripod. They're nice. These are the bolts that the Stockton Drifta tent came with. And I tell you what, all the fittings on this tent are just great. Really are good. I do like them. Yeah, obviously I haven't slept in the tent yet. Well, I did one night, but so, they're all drilled, they all line up. Every single spar in the chassis, every single bar of the bed is fastened to the chassis, just exactly the same as if it was on a originally a rooftop tent. It's holding the whole thing together. It's not a monocoque construction, but it's treating everything as part of the structure. Not like, oh, I'm going to put a basket on, then I'm going to put this on, then I'm going to put that on. It's looking at the bits individual strengths have got. I am tempted to not do these centre bits. Just don't know if it needs it. We'll see. We'll see. I am probably going to put something through the ends. I don't have anything yet on the ends. Shouldn't be difficult to do. Not going to drill it now though, because I don't know what I'm going to do. There will be something, but what that is, I don't know. So anyway, that's it. That's that done. I suppose if I wanted to, I could now, I'll just take this top off fasten it back on the tent because I'm done with it. So this stuff is the furry stuff from Velcro, and Stockton Drifta have put it all over the top to make sure that it doesn't rub on the underside of the tent, and it's just lovely, just a lovely bit of quality. It's just great. I say all stainless steel, all little bits, just nicely powder coated and just well looked after. It's I think it's really well put together. I'm glad that I spent a little bit of extra money. Okay. It's not, you know, it's not like a, that's all the chassis and the bottom of the rooftop tent. It's got some weight to it, but, you know, less than half of what most do. Right, I'll pop the camera off now. Thanks for subscribing. If I'm still going in 6 months' time, it will be because you subscribers, not the viewers. Subscribers, thank you so much.